Hi everyone! Ever found yourself deep into building a React Native application, happily making API calls with Axios, only to suddenly hit that dreaded AxiosError, network error? It's incredibly frustrating, stopping your development dead in its tracks. Today, we're going to dive deep into why this common error occurs in React Native and, more importantly, how to fix it so you can get your app talking to your backend again without a hitch. This error message is quite generic, meaning it can stem from several different issues, so let's break down the most common culprits and their solutions. First, the most basic check, internet connectivity. It sounds obvious, but ensure your development machine, emulator, simulator, or physical device actually has an active internet connection. No internet means no network calls, plain and simple. Next, incorrect API URL or endpoint. Typos are a developer's worst enemy. Double-check every character of your API endpoint URL. Is it HTTP or HTTPS? Is the port number correct? A single wrong character can lead to a network error. Always log the full URL your Axios call is trying to hit right before the request to confirm it matches your backend's expected path. A very frequent cause, especially when developing locally, is the server being down or unreachable. Is your backend server actually running? Can you access it from your web browser or a tool like Postman or Insomnia using the exact same URL? If your server isn't running or isn't accessible from your network, Axios simply won't be able to connect. For React Native apps, especially with emulators or physical devices, IP address configuration is a huge trap. If your backend is running on localhost or 127.0.0.1 on your development machine, your React Native app needs to know how to reach it. For Android emulators, localhost refers to the emulator itself, not your host machine. You should use 10.0.2.2 to access your host machine's localhost from an Android emulator. For iOS simulators, localhost or 127.0.0.1 usually works fine to reach your host machine. However, when using a physical device, you absolutely must use your development machine's actual local IP address, e.g., 192.168.1.5. Both your device and your development machine need to be on the same Wi-Fi network for this to work. You can find your local IP using IP protocol configuration on Windows or ifconfig/IPA on macOS/Linux. Another significant issue, particularly on Android, involves HTTP versus HTTPS and cleartext traffic. By default, modern Android versions block plain HTTP traffic for security reasons. If your backend is served over HTTP, not HTTPS, your React Native Android app might throw a network error. To fix this, you need to allow cleartext traffic in your AndroidManifest.xml file. Open Android/app/src/main/AndroidManifest.xml and add Android uses cleartext traffic equals true inside the application tag. Remember to rebuild your Android app, React Native Run Android, after making this change. Be aware that this reduces security, so it's best to use HTTPS in production. Also, ensure your app has the necessary network permissions. For Android, you need uses permission Android name equals android.permission.INTERNET / in your AndroidManifest.xml. iOS typically grants basic network permissions by default, but it's good to be aware. Finally, don't underestimate the power of a good old restart. Sometimes, the Metro bundler, your emulator/simulator, or even your development server just needs a fresh start to clear up transient network issues. Restart everything involved in your development environment. To debug effectively, try making a call to a public, reliable API like https://johnplaceholder.typicode.com/todos/1 from your app. If that works, you know your app's general network connectivity is fine, and the problem is specifically with your backend setup or its accessibility. Hopefully, by systematically checking these common causes and applying the respective fixes, your AxiosError, network error will be a thing of the past, and you'll be back to building amazing React Native applications. If this video helped you fix your network error, please give it a thumbs up and share it with other developers who might be struggling with the same issue. And don't forget to subscribe for more React Native tips and troubleshooting guides. Thanks for watching.